Look at your life for a second. Think about every person who doubted you, every person who abandoned you, every person who looked at you and decided you were nothing. They laughed, they dismissed you, they walked away. Now ask yourself something honestly. Don't you want revenge? Don't you want them to regret it? Don't you want the people who ignored you to see the man you became, to see the life you built, and feel that quiet sting of regret? Not because you chased them, but because you outgrew them. Years from now, they look you up. They see the life, the strength, the success, and suddenly they remember your name. That feeling, that moment, that is winning. But here's the truth most people never understand. There is only one way to get revenge. Success. That's it. No drama, no fights, no stupid emotional reactions. Just success. Because if you go through life without becoming successful, then the people who doubted you were right. And that's the part nobody wants to admit. A lot of people misdirect their anger. They lash out. They hurt people. They destroy themselves trying to prove a point. That's loser behavior. Pure fucking loser behavior. Violence, bitterness, self-destruction. None of that is revenge. That's surrender. Real revenge is clean. Real revenge is legal. Real revenge is building a life so powerful that the people who doubted you can't ignore it anymore. Imagine the kid who got picked on growing up. Imagine the skinny, quiet guy nobody respected. Now imagine that same man 10 years later, stronger, richer, disciplined, living a life nobody around him can match. The people who mocked him now say something very different. I knew that guy. That is revenge. That is victory, because success rewrites history. Suddenly the people who ignored you pretend they believed in you. The people who rejected you wish they hadn't. The people who laughed pretend they always respected you. And here's the brutal truth. If you are not becoming successful, then the people who doubted you are still laughing. Right now, behind your back, because you proved them right. You stayed weak, you stayed comfortable, you stayed average. And that hurts to hear, but it should hurt, because pain wakes men up. You are a man. Have some dignity. Stand up. Build something. The only revenge that matters is success. It should dominate your mind, your focus, your effort, because nobody is coming to save you. No one. No government, no mentor, no miracle. Just you and the work. The clock is already running. Every year you delay, you lose energy, you lose momentum, you lose time. And one day you wake up older, with less strength, less opportunity, and the life you could have built is gone. So stop pretending there is time to waste. Start acting right now, because action solves everything. Not motivation, not talk, not fantasies. Action. When you are broke, you act. When you are behind, you act. When life feels unfair, you act. Most people sit around complaining, but complaining has never built a single empire. Work does. Discipline does. Consistency does. Success is not glamorous. It is boring. Repetition, routine, doing the same things over and over for years. Training when you don't feel like it. Working when you're tired. Staying focused when the world tries to distract you. That's discipline. And discipline is rare, because the modern world destroys attention. Screens everywhere, noise everywhere, endless distractions. But discipline is simple. It's the ability to stay focused on one thing for a long period of time. Most people can't do that. That's why most people lose. But the man who can focus, the man who can endure boredom, the man who can keep moving forward, that man becomes unstoppable. Because success compounds. One day of work becomes a week becomes a year, and suddenly the results explode. And when they do, life becomes very good. Because the same people who once ignored you now watch you closely. They wonder how you did it. They wonder when it happened. But you know the truth. It happens slowly, through discipline, through action, through years of work nobody else saw. Time is the real currency. Time can become strength, money, power, opportunity. But most people waste it. They play with it like children. Then they wonder why their lives never change. So decide, right now, are you going to waste your time or convert it into power? Because the people who doubted you are still watching. And one day, they will either regret it or they will be proven right.